Hello there, welcome to the Extreme Improv Extreme social media channels. My name is David Postansky. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to smash that subscribe button, click follow, click like, click the thumbs up and all that jazz. I'm sure you know the drill by now. Now, today is announcement day. I've got a bunch of things I'm super excited to be announcing from the world of Extreme Improv Extremed. So I am just going to rattle through these and then we'll be able to elaborate on them more in the coming days. So as always, you can go to the website www.extremed.tv where you'll be able to find out all of the details on all of this stuff. So do make sure you check it out for all of the finer points. But let's get on with things. I am super pleased to announce the release of the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre. Now, this is available now on Amazon, either as a paperback or as a Kindle edition if you want it in Kindle form. So there you can see you can get the book either as a Kindle version or you can get the paperback version, and it will tell you everything you need to know to be able to make a really slick and professional looking virtual theatre show online for YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all of the platforms. This doesn't just tell you how to design the shows, it tells you how to put them on the internet, it tells you what social media platforms to put them on, it tells you how to run a show, like if you're the technician operating the show, it tells you how to avoid copyright issues and the legal stuff of making like shows online. It tells you how to perform in shows if you're an actor or a performer of any kind and you want to be able to perform virtual theatre shows. And the thing is, this isn't just about improv. It may have Extreme Improv at the top because that is the brand, but this will tell you stuff that you need to know, whether you're putting a play online, a musical, stand-up comedy, puppet shows, pantomimes, the lot. So this has got an awful lot in it. It'll tell you how to use all of the major softwares that you may need for creating virtual theatre shows, stuff like Zoom, stuff like OBS, Google Meet, Skype, XSplit. They're basically all on here, so do check it out. It is available right now on Amazon, like I said, either as a paperback or Kindle edition. It is the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, and it is literally all of the secrets to making the shows like that I do on the Extreme Improv Extremed YouTube channel every single week. So do check this out, the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre. Now that is the first announcement. I'm going to be honest, that took me more than one take, but I've got through it and I'm going to leave that wrapped in the can now. So I need to announce something else, and I think a lot of people expected this if they've seen the Extreme Improv Extremed YouTube channel over the last couple of years, and that is that this summer in August, once again, we are going to have the Extreme Improv Extremed World Championship. So do check out the website www.extremed.tv because it's live on there right now so that people can apply either to take part in the Extreme Improv Extremed World Championship. Got to get the hand thing is right. I can't remember, I haven't done those in a while. And it'll tell you how to apply as a performer to take part, to compete, to be world champion. It'll tell you how you can apply if you've got a guest show, if you're from a different improv company or just like sketch company or any kind of theatre. It's all very welcome to do some virtual theatre with us online. So the Extreme Improv Extremed World Championship Festival 2022 will be taking place in August this year. So it's festival season, so let's get a lot of those shows on there. Now let's go on to the next announcement. So I've just announced the Extreme Improv Extremed World Championship, which will be online. Now, as I'm sure a lot of people know, we are going to have some extreme improv shows live on stage this year as well. And I'm super excited to say that our show on the 20th of September at the Cockpit Theatre will in fact be the Extreme Improv UK Championship. Now this is going to be a one show, one chance, one champion event to crown the first ever Extreme Improv UK champion. So once again, if you're a performer in the UK or if you want to apply from somewhere else around the world, I'm not going to stop you, but you can check out all of the details at www.extremed.tv. So just to recap, first of all, I announced the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, available now on Amazon. Then I announced the Extreme Improv Extremed World Championship Festival 2022, which will be online with performers from around the world taking part to become the world champion. Live on stage on the 20th of September, we are going to have the Extreme Improv UK Championship. But let's go into a couple of smaller announcements just so I don't skip over them, because we do have a bunch of other live shows which are happening before and after the World Championship. We've got a first show back in a little while at the Cockpit Theatre in London on July 26th, so do make sure you get some tickets for that if you're in the UK. If you want to buy some tickets and you're somewhere else in the world, go ahead and donate them to someone, I don't know. Now, as well as that, we've got our first ever Geek Battle live on stage, and that will be at the London Anime and Gaming Convention, so check out the details again on the website to find out when that will be. We're going to be returning to Portsmouth for Anime and Gaming Con. We're going to have an Extreme Improv show at the Aylesbury Waterside Theatre again. All of the dates, all of the links to buy tickets are once again on that website. So let's get on with the next announcement. So a couple of years ago, I released the Extreme Improv board game, Improvise Your Way Out of This. And people like the board game. Now, it comes as a print-on-demand kind of board game, so it means that, you know, they do cost slightly more than a board game that you'd just get in your local toy shop or your local bookstore or wherever. But one of the things that people really were excited about and wanted, without necessarily having to get the whole game, was that in this box you get Extreme Improv suggestion cards. So I'll show you some of these now. These are the Extreme Improv suggestion cards that you get inside the Extreme Improv board game, and I'm very pleased to announce today that you will now be able to get standalone Extreme Improv Extremed suggestion cards. Now, they come in a pack of cards like you just get a pack of playing cards, and let's open these up. I've got one here which I've already half cracked open so that I don't fumble over it too much here, and I'll show you what these look like. Now, these are perfect if you want to do improv scenes like drama classes, rehearsals, and you just need some inspiration for characters, objects, scenes. Yes, and I know that we can use our imagination, but sometimes we don't want to, and sometimes it is easier just to get some cards where it's got 17 suggestions per card, and there are 52 regular cards and a couple of explanation cards which give you a few games that you can play, including like improv games or guessing games, so you can have fun with this in this kind of like articulate kind of way as well. And it's got things on there like the different kinds of suggestions include characters, real people, professions, actions, feelings, fears, animals, movies, TV shows, random scenarios. It's got all kinds of stuff on here, and I'm super pleased to announce that the Extreme Improv suggestion cards are available now. Once again, go to the website www.extremes.tv. Under the section where it will say merch, it will have the link to get the Extreme Improv suggestion cards. And just to say something else that I'm excited about these is that for the first time these are available in the UK and the US. So the board game, I'm still working on it, but the Extreme Improv board game, Improvise Your Way Out of This, you can buy it worldwide, but it's printed in the US, so it's a lot easier if you're in the US to get a copy of the Extreme Improv board game. But I'm super pleased to announce that, as well as being able to get these printed in the US, so it's super easy to get these suggestion cards in the US, you can now also get them so they're made in the UK, which means that things are cheaper in terms of postage, and I'm looking to get ways so that these can be more mass produced. But if you want to support Extreme Improv, and if you think that these are going to level up your improv shows, your improv rehearsals, your drama classes if you're a teacher, or if you just want to have fun on a Thursday night, then do check out the Extreme Improv suggestion cards. So, and I'm definitely running out of breath here, and I'm just going to give myself a moment. Let's just quickly review before we begin to wrap things up here, because truthfully I do have a bunch more announcements, but I know that I'm bombarding you with a load of information, so I'm going to save some for in a week's time or in 2 weeks' time. Always check out the Extreme Improv social media channels for any announcements that we've got coming up. But the last couple of announcements I will make today is partly to celebrate the release of the new book, the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre. In addition to the online virtual theatre festival that I already announced, the Extreme Improv Extremes World Championship, we are going to have in the near future, I'll leave a little bit of a gap in between and we'll announce the full details of this soon, a virtual theatre festival which won't just be focused on improv, it will be about celebrating all kinds of theatre presented virtually, and that is going to be known as the Virtually Unstoppable Festival. So do look out for details once again on www.extremes.tv for all of the details on the upcoming Virtually Unstoppable Theatre Festival. And the last announcement I'll make today is we do a lot of shows. We've got some live shows coming up. We've got all of the online shows that we keep doing, including Geek Battle, Slam Jam Wrestling Show, the Jesters Jam, and there were some shows that we used to do in the past, and I'm going to announce now that they are coming back. So we're having a little bit of a change to the schedule of the different shows that we do on the Extreme Improv YouTube and other social media channels, and so that will now include some monthly shows. So things like the Wham Bam Poetry Slam, or Totally Sketchy, or Extreme Improv Revenge of the Ripper or Werewolf, or any of these things, they will now come back once a month to make sure that these shows keep alive and keep going. So anyway, that is going to wrap things up there. There is a load of stuff. Now, I'd really love some feedback, some thoughts. I've put in a lot of hard work, never mind any of this stuff, just to make this video, just to get through it all. And so I'd love to hear some feedback. So put any thoughts in the comment section. Feel free to contact us. Email, if you want to do it so formally, is extremeImprovComedy@gmail.com. But of course, you can just drop us a message either through the extremes.tv website, where I have an email form, or just on like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Just search for Extreme Improv on all of it. So until next time, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom, and we're off the air.